Hello, governors. No. Hi, I'm the doctor, and I teach a peaceful form of self-defense called Shaolin Tongsau, Tongsau. It is about full mastery of the self, so that I don't usually teach young people. So this is not an art for young people. This is an art for uh, the fully adult mind. I usually say that's at least a 13-year-old, maybe a 10 or 11-year-old, who knows. But beyond that, you have to teach just the basics of the peaceful form of Shaolin. And Shaolin, just in case you were confused, is the old word from Hebrew, shalom. Swilum, you'll hear it in many different dialects. It is what the Hebrews and Christians brought as ideas, and not necessarily a whole religion, but the weight of Taoism agrees with Scripture. So, who do you think created the universe? When you get this Bible and then you read it in your language and you say, this explains the Tao perfectly, and I am pronouncing it properly, Tao, spelled T-A-O, or Tao, as you might have heard it. Tao is maybe a possibility of a pronunciation, but I've never heard a person of Zhong origin pronounce anything like that. So peaceful defense, you want to learn it, we're doing it all the time here on the Tongsau channel. I am the doctor of Tongsau and a lot of other things. You can read about that in my books, but that doesn't matter. Let's just first learn how to be self-defensive properly. Now, Job's first sin was self-defense. That's right, it's a sin to be self-defensive. So the peaceful warrior of God waits for his martyrdom. Now you can wait with your hands anywhere, but you want to try to wait with them still in what they call the Wu posture. Still. It could be here, 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 it could be here. But it's not moving. Not breathing. Not. Just not. Practicing I am. Stand firmly still. And now, if you have anything tense, maybe your spine or your shoulders are tense, as you hold your still posture, you want to feel more and more relaxed and easy about this particular posture. And you could do this particular lesson every day in every posture, and you will learn everything. thedoctor2020.com. Stillness. Do Wu. Try it. See what happens. I'll show you what happens with my Wu if you keep watching. Right after these messages. No, I don't have a sponsor. Don't worry. The only sponsor I have is myrrh. And as the high priest of God, I don't recommend you use it, because you will have to answer for everything you say under it. There you go. Now it's Wu and movement. Wu and Wu. Not so much there. Wu with movement. Now you want to eventually move into each posture, but where I'm moving is because I have to. It's pung, pung, pung. This is literally pung in my body right now as I hold this posture. My hands are going two totally different directions. But what happens is you'll notice that it spirals, and it might even turn you. Just try to hold still. Don't allow yourself to bounce. If you're bouncing, you're going way too far. You shouldn't have the muscle spasming out. That's a kind of like pung spasm. It's going to be grow, wait. Grow, grow, wait, 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 wait. Grow, grow, wait, wait. Right? You're trying to not do these things. So eventually you see that that you'll have an intention like, ooh, like my arms want to go this way, like somebody's pushing them. So if somebody came at me with the idea of pushing, I'd almost feel like without them touching me, because it's in me. I fail because of what is in me. And what is in me is greater than everything else. So I wait for him to change me. And you feel it. It's not with your heartbeat. It's when your mind and your heart reach there's one. If you see it, you can actually track the body doing it. Right, Eddie? That's why we're recording these, so you can track the internal parts of my body, and I'm trying not to move as I speak, my internal parts. Now, there are many forms of this peaceful meditation. Shaolin Tongsau to be one of the most famous. Karate, if you know the root of karate, it was supposed to be for defense only, and if you do it right, no one can defend your actions. So in the weight of peacefulness, don't have an intention. You can see the intention in me to listen to that vehicle as it passed by, or look at the camera, or what exactly I'm looking at in the camera, and can I track that? Okay. And then what you do is you just let it relax. Now it might, let's say, if I fast forward, because you don't want to spend more than 9 minutes with the devil. Or the hand of God, let's say. So as you practice, you open up these parts, but you're practicing failing. Now, it's interesting, this pung goes up as this one goes down. And you have to feel for that sensation, otherwise you're not going to be building those channels correctly. That's esoteric mumbo jumbo for ha ha ha. I'm just kidding. Right? You'll feel it. Whoosh. They join together. They like to be together. The feet like to be together, but they also want to go all the way out and explore. And what is the limitation of your explorations? Do you have physical limitations? When people move you, can you get locked up? Well, that's what this exercise of the tong is for. To teach you how to heal the ligaments between the joints that are bothering you. Now, you can learn this in martial arts or massage or even heavy sexual activity, but it's not important really. The important part is that you get healthy, because Jesus is coming right down. Maybe sooner than you think.